Good to have you along on this Thursday. I'm Matt Scott with a weather watch alert starting tomorrow night into Saturday morning. We've got the remnants of Tropical Storm Nicole still beating down on Florida as we speak. We'll be up here giving us about 1 inch to 2 inches of rain, wind gusts upwards of 35 to 45 miles an hour. Could see some gusty winds and downpours that may lead to a little power, maybe some power outages, maybe some isolated flooding. Neither one is a major concern, but it is definitely not of no concern. In the meantime, this is the calm before the storm. Lots of blue skies out there today, lots of sunshine, warming us up into the mid to upper 60s. We'll pull out the view, show you a cold front that eventually is going to pick up Nicole and kick her this way. But take a look, it's still quite a well-organized storm with some strong feeder bands on the north side. Tampa's getting kicked around a little bit. Gainesville, Ocala. Next up will be Tallahassee, Florida. And eventually, as the storm weakens over land, it's still going to be a pretty big rain shield, and that's what's going to be coming up this way. So waiting for Nicole as we take a look at the guidance. Today's a beaut, nothing to worry about. If you got to do any preparing, today's the day. And by that I mean just check to make sure that your wet vac is working. If you have a basement that's prone to flooding, I don't think it's going to be that big of an issue. Into tomorrow, we'll wait for the rain. We got clouds that'll thicken up. Look at where the storm is at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. The heart of it still over Georgia, and yet feeder bands extend all the way up into Jersey. We'll get some rain by the 5 o'clock whistle, and as you can see, some of that rain actually may be strong. Football games tomorrow night are going to be soggy, to say the least. We'll keep some rain in there overnight, off and on heavy bands, and then by the time we get to Saturday morning, it's a little quieter. We'll get the sun out, but it's still going to be quite wet. And remember that if you're tailgating at the rent. 1 inch to 2 inches on average from this storm. We may get a little more in some isolated areas. We'll keep an eye out for that. Let me time out the rain with the chances of rain tomorrow. Again, you can see by 2 o'clock, some scattered showers, bulk of the rain by 6. But look at the shoreline. It starts there first. Much more of a go for rain throughout the afternoon and evening. After that, the rain leaves. Sunday, much drier, also much cooler. I'll show you that on the 7-day. Temperatures into the 60s everywhere you look, give or take a few. Low 60s in Mystic, upper 60s in Hartford, mid 60s in the Litchfield Hills. 7-day forecast time, we've got numbers down to 50 tonight, 70, 71 for Veterans Day and Saturday under that weather watch alert, and then the temperatures get much cooler past that. High on Sunday at 52. Highs next week only in the 40s. That is a look at a forecast. Have a great day. The latest on Nicole coming up at 5 and 6 o'clock.